What's going on, my beautiful people from YouTube? Let's talk about blocks. That's right, we're talking about block create today. And is it too late for me to talk about this? Because you got some people on the internet on the 15th of December talking about it, then again on the 21st, and then again on January 8th, and then again on February 9th, and apparently they're doing another video today. Is it too late for you to get in? Is it too late for me to talk about it? No. But is it too late for me to try to grow out a gorgeous mustache? And no, but I'm gonna end up looking like Pedro, so I won't.
How long did it take you to grow that mustache?
A couple of days.
Instead, I'm going to cover 3 points. I'm going to talk to you about how to get a free block, first and foremost. Giveaways, I like to do that stuff here on the channel. Secondly, I want to cover what the heck is it? What does this thing actually do? The bottom line answer, currently nothing, which is actually really cool. And I'll explain just why in a second. But the third point, which I think is like the most important, that you just don't hear about, about it out there. It's like, is it worth it? Is it safe? Should I be getting into this? Can you trust it, right? That's the question. Can you trust it? And I went above and beyond to try to figure out if you can actually trust this thing. And all I ask in return for the value that I try to provide you guys with is for you to tickle that like button on this YouTube video, because it goes a long way to getting the information in front of more people. Yes, I know I'm like, hey, you smash the like button. YouTubers do that all the time, right? Yeah, we do, because that's the only way we can actually grow. But the bottom line is, if you like the video, give it a like. That's the bottom line. If you love the video, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell for notifications so you find out when the next video drops. I am back doing videos, so you're gonna see videos way more often. I was out at a conference just this past, beginning of the week here, a weekend / beginning of the week. That's why the last video wasn't that good. I literally did editing all remote, but I'm here and I want to give you guys value in every video that I bring to you. So first and foremost, let's talk about giveaways, because that's, I guess that's what the channel is coming to get, getting known for. 3 ways for you to enter a giveaway. First, I want to know from you guys, because this is technically a game. I want to know from you if you think that gamifying DeFi helps boost crypto adoption. Do you think that creating these, games on blockchain essentially helps more people get involved? And I have my own opinions. I'll share them later on in this video, but if you can hit pause and leave a comment on the comment section below, and I will go ahead and actually draw one of you guys to get I'll do an NFT for this one. I'm probably gonna get some block NFTs created so that we can follow along with the project, because I do like them and I have a lot of info, more than I thought I was gonna be able to get. All right, that's number 1. Number 2, if you buy a block, which you are selling right now, and you enter the code ACTION, you'll get a whopping discount of, ready for this, 50 cents. But I am gonna grab that list and do a random drawing for one of you guys to be able to actually get a free block. So yeah, 50 cents, not that much, but the chances to win a free block, I think those are pretty good. Now, last but not least, go follow those guys on Twitter, and I'll put the link down below on the comments. I'm gonna pin it up so it's the first comment. Make sure you're following me as well as those guys on Twitter, and I will do a giveaway of a block on that platform as well, because I think they deserve more credit than they're getting. And this is reason number 1 why I think it's a good investment, in my opinion. Not financial advice ever, because I've lost a ton of money. Also made a good amount of money, but it's just a matter of, to me, it's early. They are not killing it when it comes to advertising. So it's a no-brainer. If they got somebody dedicated to doing advertising nonstop, day in, day out, they can do a lot better. And with upcoming partnerships that I know about that I'm not allowed to disclose quite yet, it's going to pick up. So to me, great investment. I'm in it, so I want to actually share what's going on. And if you guys saw this, actually it says right here, it says first edition. So I know the question I'm going to get.
Action, why are you only telling us about this now?
I want to do my due diligence. I want to make sure that I'm, going through all the steps that I take to make sure that I'm not sharing garbage with you all. That's the bottom line. So is it late? No, it's not late. I've said that before. It's not late. So what the heck is it, right? So if you take a look at their website, and I'll share my screen. There we go. It's like play. It's a game. It really is a game. They basically created a game out of nothing. So specifically for these first edition blocks, it's interesting because the blocks don't necessarily do much, and that's what I was saying. They're not active. It's like a nightlight almost. That you can change the little LED colors on it, but that's okay. And the reason that's okay is because the blocks aren't the thing. The game itself is where it's at, and earning rewards based on this game is where you actually generate blocks. But let me go through the site, and one of the things that I thought was super cool and smart for them to do was at the bottom of the page, they have this little tax page that talks about how, Blocks is a physical game that interacts with the Algorand blockchain. Block game tokens unable to leave the Algorand blocks. Game tokens named blocks are non-taxable under the current scope of the law. Genius. So they actually have a physical product, right? So because of physical product, they're doing this thing with tax regulations. And I can tell you that they try to do everything by the book, which is pretty unheard of in crypto. All right. So blocks, and I wanted to hit up, new players like, what is this? So Blocks Unlimited are coming. This is a first edition, but you can actually buy unlimited sets right now under their shop and use that coupon code ACTION. You get like barely anything off, but you get entered to win free blocks. And the blocks are okay. What's cool right now about the blocks is you actually get, a little card in here, and I'm really considering if I'm going to open this up, and you'll see why in a second. Teams start today, so part of the game that that's involved with teams, it's going to start out today. So that's something that I am considering opening for. But let's keep going. FAQs, like, okay, so this is a game. How does this thing work? Do you have to make your own team? No, you don't have to make your own team. You can actually create a team yourself. You can join other people's teams. But the idea is that you're going to be, battling against other teams and seeing who wins for even better rewards. How many blocks can you have? Like, there's no limits on that. The keys for the Algorand wallet are in the box itself. Random blocks. So this is where it gets fun. Blocks are all random, right? And these blocks they can be in different types of blockchains. They represent different types of blockchains. So just because I got a first edition block doesn't mean that I have a Bitcoin block or an Ethereum block. It can be different ones, and I have no idea what's in that box right there. Now, does the block need internet? So you got to be able to sync your wallet and things like that, but the block itself does not connect with anything, at least not this version, not yet. What's up with the app? So they're working on the app, and they're looking to launch here shortly. And they have a whole marketplace that they're setting up so that people can trade blocks and buy and sell blocks, which is pretty cool. I'm going to go open up their white paper here, and they have this like PDF reader. I hate PDF readers because they don't load things the way I want it. So let's go with the whole PDF. And I'm just going to highlight a couple of things on this project. And hopefully, man, I'm getting monotone. I need to get better at this. Like, I got to get the juices flowing. I haven't done this in a while, I guess. But break it down really simply. It is a game, and each block type represents different blockchains. And rewards are based on the different blockchains that you have, plus the power of the blocks. And the market cap of those blockchains is what's going to make a difference as far as how much you're earning as far as the rewards go. The higher the market cap, the better your rewards are going to be. But I digress. Take a look at this token model. So 5% consensus, 5% development, 90% rewards. It's really cool when I see projects that really focus on the rewards aspect of it, because at the end of the day, they can be part of those rewards. Like, think about this: if they are using 5% for development, that's great. I mean, the people behind stuff should be able to earn something, but they also have the ability of getting in early as well. So depending on how they do things, they could actually go ahead and earn even more. But like, they can earn more like everybody else, not just saying, "Oh, this piece of the pie is mine." So this is actually super, super cool, that they are only putting 5% for development and stuff. Like, you don't see this very often at all. What else should I highlight? All right, let me see here. So blocks power times 6. So there's a whole math thing that goes on here. I should create a calculator for you all, so that makes it a little bit easier. But rewards wise, I mean, you can earn a pretty decent amount of rewards, and I've been seeing people earn quite a bit. And I'm going to be able to show you probably once I open up my wallet, because this box is already earning. I don't have to open it for it to actually start earning rewards. It's already earning. I just need to open it to access it, to find out what it is and what kind of rewards I can expect. Let's keep going. Now, a randomly generated static value is given to each block at birth. So this block already has whatever it's going to be. It's not like I'm about to start it right now. There's no minting necessarily for these ones. Which is kind of pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. That like even in the box, the thing's already earning. But this is the graph that I want to show you guys. Here you go. Blocks random power. So your power range can be between your power ranger. 110 to 95. That's the range right there. So that means the max you can get is 110 as far as power goes, and the best block you can get right now would be your Bitcoin at 110. And out of the blocks that are currently on the blockchain, which actually they list all of these here, so all of the active blocks, 1,600 blocks active, earning rewards right now. I actually looked through everything, and I can tell you that there is one BTC that has 110 power. That's the one you want to get. And that's going to be number, and I pull it up here. It's going to be 1523. This is it. This is the GOAT right here. This is the block. So, and I mentioned that there will be teams and people can compete together. If this is a Bitcoin block with a power of 110, I don't have to get on a team. It's going to win out every time. Like, it's the best thing you can get. And I hold it up as if this is what it was, but we'll find out. We'll get that block number as soon as I open this box. And I am going to open the boxes. I want to show you guys what's inside and give you a little bit more info behind it all. So that's the best possible block you can get. Now, with ETH, which is the second best because it's based off the market cap there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And let me delete that number that I just typed in there. So there's 1118. And you're going to see. So this here, first edition, 110. And I really do like how they made this thing like super easy to access. And for you to see all the blocks that are out there. I do like their platform. Hopefully they keep improving on it and adding things to it because I think it's super, super slick. For you to load, 1,600 items on a page just like that, they're doing it right. So that's the basics, right? Like you want to get a good block that's on a good blockchain, and then you can compete either by yourself or teaming up with other people and joining a team. I'm not going to get into the details because it gets way too complicated for you to follow. So I want to give you a quick overview, but let's keep going. So the blocks is 249, and first and foremost, I didn't want to talk about it if I didn't know if I was going to get it. I mean, if this thing wasn't legit, like I didn't want to tell you guys that this was a thing. And I know people tell me, it's like, just tell us what you're putting your money in and we'll make the decision. A lot of times I do that, but I really like projects that have public teams. And this is the second reason why I don't share everything that I put my money into. Like this money I spent on here, I had an expectation to lose it, right? Like, don't ever invest more money than you can afford to lose. That's the way I was looking at this. And the more I looked into it, the more I talked to other people about it, the more I said, you know what? I need to be able to share this project with everybody else because I think it's a worthwhile pursuit and I think that people can benefit from it. So I did more research, and here's where the trust part comes in. And this is point number 3. I talked to these guys and I asked point blank, what the heck is the deal? Like, I actually got to the bottom of the main guy behind all of this. And I asked him, like, why? Like, just why? What's the deal? Like, why aren't you a public person? Why aren't you telling people that you're the person behind this? And it comes down to something that I understand better than most people. It's why I don't share a lot of my personal life online. People are terrible sometimes. People are just not good people. And they don't want to be harassed. There's no easy way to say it. That was point blank what I was told. And I can understand that. I can appreciate the honesty behind that. I did have a conversation since they have another project coming out that they are looking at possibly coming out. That's all right. And making themselves public. But for the time being, they're like, I don't want the hassle. I don't want, people attacking me, saying things directly to me. Like, it's not something I'm interested in. I know who the person is now, which gives me a little bit of security and builds my trust. And I say this, like, when people talk about trust, like, trust is nothing more than the residue of promises kept. Just put that on a poster or a t-shirt. And I bought a product. Product shows up. That's building trust. The fact that talk about shipping times. So first, the first editions, they're all out. they're shipping right now the batch 2 for the first editions. They're looking at late February for batch 1. Batch 2 is going to be March. Batch 3 is going to be March, April. They haven't missed a deadline yet. And from talking to them, their goal is to essentially not miss deadlines. They don't want to. They want to keep those promises, and that to me means a lot. They want to really be there and follow through. At the end of the day, is the best way for me to explain it. They want to deliver on their promises, which is not common for a lot of people, especially when it comes to crypto. But that's, that builds trust. And that's another piece why I know that I'm like, okay, so this is pretty cool. We can actually trust them. Being transparent with the blocks, like what's out there, what's available, that builds trust. And then the reason, honestly, the big reason why I'm making this right now is let's see what block is in here, because team creation starts like now. And if it's meant to be, I'll get a team going. Y'all can join the team. I have more blocks coming, and hopefully we can get into this fun thing together. This is another announcement that was really crucial to me as well. So they're actually doing yield farming with it as well. But these are not very good tweets, and that's what I'll say. They don't know as far as marketing goes. They're not really heavily into marketing this thing. And their Twitter is tiny. It's less than 1,500 people. So if you want to get that block, that free block that I was telling you about, make sure that you're following them on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter, and I'll make sure to give a block out. Now, I did get real with them. I told you, I straight up asked, why aren't you public? What's the deal? Something else that I don't know if a lot of people even considered is, what's the deal with these things being printed on cards? What's the printing, aspect of things? Because that can get really dangerous if you think about it. Who's going to know the codes? Who's going to know all of these things? Usually people don't want to answer questions when it comes to those things. And oh yeah, no, you don't have to worry. We're taking care of it. That was not the approach. The approach here was, when I asked the questions is this safe? You got these cards, and now anybody that printed them knows what they are. Anybody that had access to a file knows what they are. How does that work? How is that a good thing? And through lots and lots of conversation, basically what they said is that all of these things are being rendered down, and it's only saved to a external flash drive for printing. The printer is offline that actually prints these things. It gets printed. They are on site for the printing, and everything gets removed and burned as soon as it's printed. So the only copy is the one you got. So please don't lose that card, because that's worth a lot of money. But a lot of people wouldn't go through the hassle of explaining how they're doing this and how they're making this thing the way they're making it. Not only that, something that came up in conversations that they don't think it's the best possible way of going about it. Meaning that, yes, they understand that there's things that they're going to change in the future, and they're kind of doing the best that they can with what they got now. But there's a plan, right? There's future. There's more coming. And that reassures me that this is just not going to die out. They have a lot more in store, more things that are going to be coming out, different kinds of blocks, with new partnerships and different things that they're doing. So it's really cool what they're building out of nothing. So to answer the original question that I had asked you guys, and hopefully you wrote that on the comments below. If you haven't done that, the question was, do you think gamifying DeFi helps build crypto adoption? Hit pause and answer that. I can wait. To me, it is. And I know some people are very skeptic when it comes to those things, because yes, it might bring new people in, but at the same time, it's you're making a game out of this. Blockchain is serious stuff, guys. Come on. No. If you want to be in front of everybody, you got to find new ways. You got to find new ways to actually attract people, to get people involved. And I think having a little nightlight is awesome. And here's my crazy mind that thinks about this stuff. Yeah, it's a little, at least for the first edition, it's a little nightlight. So this makes it easy as a prop. I'm going to go explain to my kid, hey, guess what? That generates crypto. This is how it works. It's fun little conversations. It helps others get educated about the space. And whatever we can do as a community to grow, not only DeFi, but, crypto adoption as a whole, I think it's good. Are there things that might confuse some people, might make it, harder for others to understand? Yes, but people gravitate to the things that they know. So if there's some kind of, I don't know, some kind of people that are like, I really like night lights in games. So what is this? Well, great. You just added people that wouldn't have otherwise looked into this. That's my 2 cents on this. If you agree, thumbs up. If you don't, thumbs up as well, because yeah, it's not about agreeing with me. I'm sharing my thoughts and hopefully giving you guys enough information for you to make your own educated decision. And I always encourage you, do your research. Look into this thing yourself, because I'm in it. I put my money in it. I didn't talk about it until I felt confident enough to share. And I do feel confident enough to share it now. I know, even though I'm way behind curve. Like all these guys, like they've been at it. They've been talking about it, and that's okay. I'm okay. And I know that Ricky Bobby said, if you ain't first, you last, but this isn't how it works now. There's still plenty of time for all of us, especially because the blocks start mining as soon as you essentially buy them. That's a good thing. There's enough time. You can still get in it. It's still worth it. And hopefully I can keep providing you guys value and bringing you these projects, because I'm looking at a shelf right now of miners that I haven't had a chance to open, and it's kind of wild. But I'll get there. My goal is to try to provide you guys with what's going on. And does anybody know about a crypto project that does knives? I really need a knife, because I want to open this thing on camera. And I really need a good knife. Anybody knows a good knife or a knife that I should get? Leave me a comment down below. This is going to be a little loud, sorry. I do read all your comments, by the way. It's not like pretend. I really do read everything. There is a little sticker here, so that's what I'm saying. I need a knife, but a pen will do. Oh no, I can actually peel it. Go. And inside of the box, this is what we get. We get a USB cable, a controller. Ooh. This is my first edition scratch off card, which is awesome. And I get the little block, and the little block, you're like, oh, there's nothing special to it. No, it's special because it's mine. But it is just basically a little nightlight block. It's all it is. There it is. And it does have a built-in battery that does last quite a while, like 8 hours or so. And this is really loud on the mic, so I'm going to put it aside for a minute. And here's the card, and this is the most important part of the miner itself. And I want to make sure you all know and see how this works, because this is the portion that matters, right? What's this thing going to be like? Ooh, so QR, let me share my screen just so you can see what I'm talking about. So this is the new cards. They're adding a wallet QR code. This one does not have a QR code because it was one of the originals. This is OG, guys. OG. So, yeah. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. And I'm going to definitely see you guys on the next video. Let me roll some credits and, yeah, giveaways. See y'all. Wait. Did you like the video yet? No? We'll do it. Do it. Right now. 1, 2, 3. Do it.
5, 4, 3, 2. Now. Say it. Do it now. Do it now.
Sound like Dwight. I'll see you later. Bye. All right, so here's the deal. I said I was gonna tell you guys what my block was, and I do want to show you that, but I'm gonna give you a tip as well. If you take a look at the card, I actually just scratched off the top portion of it. And why did I do that? I could technically sell this block and wallet all at the same time, because I don't have access to the wallet yet, because I never scratched off the bottom portion. And this is just a way for me to find out what I have without actually having that secret phrase, which is kind of cool, actually. What do I do with it? I want to show you that. So this is the Algorand Explorer here. Just go to algoexplorer.io, and all you need to do is put in this top portion here, this code that's on there, right on the search bar, and you will get all the info you need. So this is my wallet, and you can see that I have 3,894 blocks. And yeah, I opened it on camera. I showed it to you guys, but I already have almost 4,000 blocks on this block without having to do anything, which is super awesome. And I can also see what block I have, and I can see that my block number is 1091. I'm earning 118 blocks consistently here, and you can see there are like pages and pages of that consistent number. You can see that they added 0.5 algo to that wallet so that these transactions would go through. They kind of set everything up for you. And since then, I've just been passively earning blocks, which is super cool. But I can sell it, like I was saying, because I didn't scratch off the other portion. Now, I know the question, what block do I have? I'll show you my block is. And this is like, I'm gonna start a team for sure. And here's why. I'll show you my screen. I got block 1091. So 1091 is on the Polkadot blockchain. It is a first edition, but my power is only 99. However, I like the Polkadot blockchain because there's a future there, and I do see it growing quite a bit, actually. I have a bunch of DOT, and DOT has been doing decently well for me. Last thing I want to cover in these post-credit Marvel style, things that we do here. Some of you guys are like, yo, Action, I like, the giveaways. Why are you going to move them to Discord? So I got enough feedback to where I think I kind of have to keep them coming here. Last video I posted did not get a ton of traction, and that's okay, but it's okay for the people that actually watched it. And I'm giving you all a $50 gift card to Amazon. That was the drawing for that video. And I'm going to do that right now. So here we go. And I'm going to filter duplicate users. I'm going to get YouTube comments. 53 people. Wow. That's a pretty good odds of getting $50 for free. And hit start. Let's see who gets it.
Aluminium. Okay, you say it.
It's aluminum.
Aluminium chemist. Aluminum chemist. Oh, that's actually a really cool name. Aluminium. Bro, $50. Amazon. Head out to the Discord, open a ticket, and I'll get you that gift card. Yeah, that's what we do. We try to give stuff away whenever we can on the channel. Am I losing money by doing all that, by giving so much stuff away? Yes, I am. It's okay. It's fine. Crypto and everything else has been good to me. If I can, focus on giving back to people, growing the reach of the channel, helping more people out, that's a win, right? Like, I don't know. I have a really hard time spending money, but I don't have a hard time giving stuff out to people, which is odd, but just try it. Like, give something to somebody today and you'll see how it feels. It's pretty darn good. I enjoy it quite a bit, more than spending money on myself, actually. So I'm gonna leave it here. You guys are great. I know everybody that's made it this far already hit that like button on the video. Yeah, if anybody's got questions about this thing, you can ask it on the comments down below as well. I'd be glad to answer questions, connect with you all. I'm on here, I'm on Twitter, I'm on Discord. I'm everywhere. Yeah, that's life. You guys are great. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.